Here in the Aussie outback, ducks can be a real problem. They can eat all our farmers' crops, they can pollute the drinking water, but you know what I say? I think we hunt ducks the old-fashioned way. On the NES. Oh, Jesus! The bloody mallet's chasing. Oh, God. Fuck, it's biting. Oh, get him off, get him off, get him off.
Coming up on this episode of Super Mayhem. Pew 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 pew! Unlimited ammo. I am the master duck controller. I think that dog just jumped over a mountain. Answer this, if you had a chance to give a duck from Duck Hunt something, what would it be? Hugs? Cookies? Duck foot medicine? Comment below now. Hello friends, it's Tim here from Super Mayhem. Oh! And boy howdy, do we have some cool NES hacks to cover today. So get your zapper ready as we take on hacking Duck Hunt on the NES, using the Game Genie. And is there any chance we could get this to say at least 40 plus likes on the video? Come on, who doesn't like Duck Hunt? For a start, emulating this bad boy is a breeze. Just add controller 2 as your zapper, and you can just use your mouse to click on ducks. Sure, it's not as dramatic as firing an orange spring gun whilst wildly yelling, but definitely still entertaining. And also I swear I missed that first one on purpose because I was setting things up. I am a pro gamer. But in all honesty, left clicking is still quite challenging, especially later in the game. Anyway, let's dive into hacking this beast with the super cool Game Genie code that is SZNIPPVG, which gives you the insane and incredibly useful benefit of having infinite ammunition to shoot your ducks. Goodbye 3 bullet limit, we are going Uzi style. As I was testing this, I even got so excited by it that I broke my recording angle a couple of times, trying to machine gun down ducks. I don't feel good about that. Also, you still can't shoot the dog, but you can miss a lot. Give this one a go, it's super fun and easy to get going. Plus, who doesn't love that Duck Hunt perfect score? This next cheat we are looking at too is also super rad, especially for us bad shots or clickers. Enter in the Game Genie code AAESTUGP, and no matter what happens, you always get to the next level of the 2-duck game. It's awesome! I did have a little trouble actually setting this to the 2-duck game by just using my zapper/cursor, so I ended up just hitting the select option on my game controller input to navigate through the menus. Problem solved. This code is so fun though. In theory and in practice, this game will now play itself continually until Duck Hunt ends or breaks. It doesn't matter if you only miss one bird, you still pass on to the next level. Or if you don't even fire a shot, well, you will keep progressing through the 2-bird nightmare. I'm sure there's a Guinness World Record in there for someone somewhere. Also, man, that dog is annoying me so bad already, and we've only covered 2 cheats. Also, for those interested, there is also the same kind of code by Megaman_EXE that will allow you to always clear the level in clay shooting no matter how many you shoot or miss. Give the code ZAKIPTAA a try and you will become a clay shooter extraordinaire like me. So apart from Game Genie cheats, there are quite a few fun things about Duck Hunt that you probably don't know of offhand. To start with, when you have a controller pad plugged into the first controller slot on your NES, and the zapper in the second controller slot, you can actually surprisingly accurately maneuver the ducks in just about any direction or position you want, which is pretty neat if you ask me. This is even officially mentioned in the game manual and all. Not that many of us would have read it, but it's still pretty cool. Just try and outsmart your playmate and send those ducks where they ain't suspecting. This particular website that I actually learned about this controlling of the ducks also suggested that you could play a craps minigame if you shot down a brown duck and kept your zapper on the dog for several seconds. Myth busted. Unless I am doing this totally wrong and or everything else on the internet hasn't caught on to this, then this cheat definitely does not exist, and is just a silly catfish, a duckfish, or something. Moving on to some more fun with the Game Genie, if you use the code AAXSGZSY, then you can shoot anywhere on the screen and the ducks will cop it. This is like the primo code for this game and would probably also make for a fun trick to play on your friends or siblings, as you can shoot anywhere and still nail that impossible duck shot. This is the kind of code that people of a certain age could only dream about back in the day. Also, some of you may be thinking or may have heard that you can just shoot a light bulb to shoot a duck, but it doesn't actually work like that. So let's start with a joke to explain. Why did the NES light gun cross the screen? And the answer is, to get to the hitbox on the other side. And the best jokes are the ones you have to explain. So, you see, this clever zapper gadget has a light sensor that can gauge the brightness of whatever it's pointed at. So when you pull the trigger, the screen briefly lights up like a light bulb. Oh wait, that's a bad example. Well, let's just say the screen lights up with a square white flash of pixels shown over the hitbox of where the duck is placed on the screen. The hitbox shines bright, and by analysing the data from the light sensor, the NES figures out if you've hit the mark or not. It's like magic, but with pixels and light and science or something. It's pretty freaking incredible really, when we are talking about 1985 here. I have also heard that using a powerful magnifying glass in front of the zapper can actually work though, but I've still yet to confirm that one. Anyway, hacks! Let's see what else we have got. Are you just too pro and need to skip ahead at Duck Hunt? Why not try the code OOUKAYPE and behold the beauty of Duck Hunt round 99. That's right, even with the cursor I could only hit one of the bloody ducks because this code starts you at round 99. And well, it's a little difficult. What with birds flying all over the place like they have just had a couple of your mates riddling, you go equally crazy trying to hit them. If you're doing alright at this level, then please tag me in your videos. And also, yes, I did just what you thought about and used the previous code AAXSGZSY as well, and set it to a 2-duck round and shot all them ducks in just 2 clicks, no matter where I fired. Mayhem wisdom. Yes, the previous code only kills 1 duck at a time, and speed shooting is now a pro sport as I still managed to miss 1 duck somehow and even messed up my recording trying to shoot the next duck again. That is one speedy duck. Where the heck does he need to go that fast? Oh wait, Duck Hunter. Duck Hunt. Yeah, I'd probably fly pretty darn fast if I was a duck too. How you doing? That's a gun. Yeah, bye! Interestingly, when you complete the round's counter actually decreases. So when I passed 99, it went to round 98, and then after round 97, and so on. It's kind of odd, or maybe it resets after you pass the game. I've never got this far before. I guess one way of trying this out would be to use the code ALSIPLEI, which was advertised not only so you always advance to the next level, but that you even got the perfect bonus even if you didn't hit any targets at all. Well, I tested this on both the USA version and the European version and wasn't able to replicate it. So either it is a mistake I made, like a version issue or something, or myth busted, sir. So instead I tried the 2-line Game Genie code provided by Cheatmaster, AASIAUZA plus ALSIPLEI, which also promised the perfect bonus regardless, if I used this code. Well, it actually kind of works. On the first level, I got just enough ducks to pass the round, and I was given the perfect score despite missing the extras. But on the second round, I didn't shoot any targets at all, and I got a game over instead of a bonus. So I think with these codes you need to at least pass the requirement of the round, and then you get a perfect score maybe? If I'm doing this wrong, please comment below. This kind of annoys me now, and I just want to get it right. Speaking of taking your time, if you really want to take your time with Duck Hunt, then you really need to try the Game Genie code IAVKKZVG, which is truly amazing to watch. If you use this code and try game A, then you might just think everything is working like usual, until the duck doesn't fly away. That's right, for as long as you want, you can wait and line up that perfect shot because that duck has nothing but time on his hands. If you do miss 3 times, the duck will fly away, and the game continues on like usual thankfully. Otherwise you could get seriously soft locked. It's a very fun cheat code. And lastly, I will leave you with the very mayhemy code that is GEOKTPLA. And when you use this code, you can access what the creator, Hybrid, describes as Game D. So I started the first level of Game D and it was clay shooting, which was fine. But when the next round started and the dog came on screen, and he jumped over a frickin' mountain. Whatever fight I was having, I want some too. Then came the 2-duck game where you only had half the screen and the ducks took off big time. Give this cheat a go if you want a bit of a mix of gameplay and super flying dogs, I guess. Anyway, that's it for today, my friends. I do hope you enjoyed taking a look at these Duck Hunt hacks on the NES with me. If you did, then please do hit that like button to see if we can get to at least 40 likes on this video. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to ring that bell. And if you really like the mayhem and what I do, why not check out our join button or our Patreon page below in the description to help support future videos, get behind the scenes sneak peeks, early video releases, various downloads like all the ROMs used in today's episode, and even have your name featured at the end of each video like a pro. Why not check out some of my other videos too? You just may enjoy them as well. And with all that said, I'll catch you soon, my friends.